Was there somebody else recently too?
No, I thought you said that was somebody like somebody said.
It was me. No, it was me. So we were doing the final. If there are things you haven't turned in yet, I will keep open everything. You can turn all your shit in right now. You turn all of it in. So don't be shy. There is 10% off, so it's got to be fair if it's late. But you still could earn an A if you turn all that shit
So I
in.
can turn my photo in tomorrow.
You could. The first half is due first, like an outline or what you want to write about it, or let me see if I can show you. So are you guys 3011? That's it. The hell is that noise? There you go. Okay, so if you go into your syllabus, it has everything. So what did you guys all lead your mental health groups on? Now I already want to remember. What was your mental health, major mental health? Yes.
I did anxiety disorder.
That's right.
I did childhood schizophrenia.
Okay.
Depression.
That's right. I remember. I'm remembering.
Oh, mine was one like that nobody knew about. It was like co-tar, co.
Yeah, I know. Right. Yeah. Okay. I like that. And then what was yours? I totally. Oh, you want to take the class, don't you?
What class?
Did you? What was your major mental health presentation on?
Borderline personality.
BPD.
No, borderline avoidant disorder.
Okay. Did you get a chance to present it?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So you guys are all just, this is left. That's it. This holds you between summer and freedom.
Done.
Okay. So, and it is about you all. I think I probably overshared. I've written something like this about me recently too. We were talking about middle child. If you were oldest child, anybody oldest girl, oldest child?
On both sides.
Did you hear us talking about that on Tuesday?
I wasn't here. I was giving a tour around the school.
Is that interesting to you? The research that's on oldest women. Doesn't have to be. There you go. They even call it eldest daughter syndrome. And there's that much shit on it. Because my mom's the oldest daughter, oldest child. Huh?
What's wrong with this?
There's nothing wrong. It's just like you get parentified too early. You're put in charge of shit. Like you got to take care of your younger siblings if you have.
Well, see, look, I have one younger brother on my mom's side, and we're 11 years apart. So, like,
You ever babysit him?
yeah, but not really. Like, not when he was like a little baby.
Right,
Like,
because you would have
he was
been.
about like
Okay.
4 or 5, but even then, I don't babysit him. Like, we're just in the house together.
Anybody else? Oldest daughter? Oldest? No? Middle childs?
Yeah.
That's me. Who's youngest? Any of those? Any of those make sense to you when we were?
Like, the baby in the family.
Let me see if I had the youngest. Where is the youngest one? Middle children are kind of messed up though. There's nothing wrong with the oldest child. Middle child, I'm kind of messed up. Have you guys heard this? So middle child refers to the relational patterns, personality, tendencies, and emotional experience that often emerge for children who are neither the oldest nor the youngest in their sibling group. Unlike the roles of caretaker or youngest attention seeker, middle children are sandwiched,
Thank you.
which can foster adaptability, but also feelings of being overlooked and undefined.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah,
How do you feel about that?
you do?
How do you feel? Like,
I agree. Yeah, I would like sneak off. Like I'd have see fighting going on with my oldest sister and my parents, and I'd go sneak off and drink somewhere or smoke. So I had middles don't have a single flex set of traits. They often blend some like oldest responsibility mixed traits. I didn't like that one. Or youngest like flexibility. Gender mix, spacing between siblings, and overall family size change you up. Did we already go over these though? Peacemaking, adaptability, feeling overlooked or invisible, Strengths, empathetic listeners.
That's true.
I blame being a social worker on being a middle child, actually.
Really.
Yeah. Team players, loyal friend, open-minded. So,
They can be free-spirited, risk-taking, or creative, and carving their own path. That's definitely true.
see, this is how my actual family, I'm the middle child because I'm right here. Third born, second son, and central middle. I didn't know they broke it down that
Is there a
much.
lot of research on oldest son, like oldest daughter, or is it?
There was one of them that I opened that too because it was.
Is there more research on the daughter?
There is more here. Here's the eldest son one I pulled up. There's still more on eldest. See, they even start this one with eldest daughter syndrome and eldest son syndrome, sometimes called firstborn son, pressure, or simply part of the oldest child. Both stem from birth order and parentification effects. Because, like, you're put in charge of taking care of your younger siblings.
I was just wondering what's the similarities and differences.
So here's the core similarities. Both eldest daughter and son experience high responsibility from a young age, being a role model, a mini adult. You're parentified, like adult-like duties, practical, emotional, or both. Perfectionism, so like achievement pressure or difficulty relaxing or asking for help. Leadership tendencies, so becoming conscientious, organized, and sometimes controlling or competitive. And then long-term effects, anxiety, challenges with boundaries, and carrying family emotional labor into adulthood. Firstborn receive more parental attention and expectations early on. Here's your differences. So what they're expected to carry. So with daughters, it's more emotionally focused. And with sons, it's more externally, instrumentally focused. I don't know if that's big enough for you guys to even see, though. So, like pressure center, provider, protector roles, achieving financial success, career status, being the man of the house, inheriting family businesses, legacies, or modeling strength and independence. Less emphasis on daily emotional caretaking or domestic tasks, more on outward achievement, leadership in public spheres, and sometimes emotional stoicism. I kind of do that, emotional stoicism.
What is stoicism?
That is a whole line of, gosh. Anybody here know what a stoic is? For extra credit. All right. Some are saying it's a really good thing to do. Hi.
Hey,
How are you?
good, how are you?
I'm good. All right, here you go. This will be your
1 in 3 males over 40.
4 minutes of life-changing stoic advice.
9 things the Stoics want you to stop doing right now. Number 1, stop taking things personally. It's not about you. It doesn't affect you at all. It's not things that upset us. Epictetus says it's our opinions about things.
Anybody take things personally? I feel like all of us really do. So if you approach it with stoicism, you kind of brush it off. But I'll let him finish.
have decided that this is about you. You have decided that this harms you. You have decided that it was rude. You have decided that they were trying to hurt your feelings. Stop taking it personally. It's not about you. Number 2, stop doing it the easy way. Look, when you have 2 choices in life, the Stoics say you should choose the one that challenges you the most. In
That almost sounds like the opposite of what we've told ourselves all over America today, doesn't it? Because we're like, dude, you get a paper done in 3.5 seconds with AI. You could get like it edited. So we don't have an AI policy. That's why I say write your own paper, use AI for editing, or if it's to organize your thoughts and do an outline, make sure it's your own thoughts.
Wait, you personally don't have an AI?
All of Central State does not have an AI policy. You can't plagiarize with it. Clearly that's unethical, like all of the above. But if you're using AI to edit, in the past we would pay an editor, or you go to the writing center, which we have on floor 2, I think it's room 214. So you can have AI edit.
My professor literally just tried to mark everybody down as like using AI plagiarism. And he was like, if people get caught doing it again, he's gonna send it to the bigger people and we fail the class and all kinds of other stuff like that.
And the hard part is only you guys know.
He's into psychology, like he's so extra. Mullins, I think it's like Brian Mullins.
Okay.
Like that. He does not play like.
Right. And so the hardest part is only you guys, as the students, know if you did your own work and chose AI to edit, or if you said, write me a review of chapter 10 for this class. Only you know that. And that's where it comes to ethical question of conscience. Like, did I do the hard work so I would learn it? Did I read chapter 10 and give a summary?
So is he allowed to do that? Like,
anybody's allowed to do.
So are people gonna get in trouble for that? Like,
I mean, if people,
use AI for anything, like,
you said you don't use AI
no,
for
we
anything.
use AI for everything. Like, even if it's a question, like,
Yeah. And so it's, again, it's an ethical gray area. So without a policy, that is hard. Now, plagiarism is against the law, whatever, however you want to call it. Like having somebody else write you something, like you said, define it. Now, what I do is I'll write something. I usually will do so it's my own thoughts, voice to text, have it organize, and have it edit. And I'm very transparent about that. I'll even say, like, I had an editor of AI. These are my own thoughts. I came up with this. I did the work. But if you're using it to avoid doing work, then yes, it's cheating, if that answers your question. So yes, there still is work to do. I know it is so tempting no matter who you are, because it fucking does it in 5 seconds. You know what I mean? But like to learn something, I actually have to struggle with it. Like I have to like fail at it. Like I was almost kicked out of every level of graduate school because I struggled through it. I have dyslexia and I have ADHD. So I've relied on robots and computers my entire adult career to pass stuff. People could call that cheating, but they also called it disability resource center. You know what I mean? Like I would get the book. I think they would scan it and I would get it on the screen so I could blow it up because I have dyslexia came from binocular dysfunction. So I don't know if I'm answering your question in a backhanded way, but you do want to do your own work. However it is, can you do it more efficiently, quickly, without cheating? Yes. Are there shortcuts? Possibly. In the old days, we had Cliff Notes. You know what I mean? You would read a book and they sold these yellow books and it was the Cliff Notes of a 100-page book that we didn't have to read for English class. So you'll always be faced with that in life. I guess that's why this dude's saying take the hard way. Like, I'll let this, what do you guys think? AI, thoughts, feelings, opinions?
In one of my classes, we had to do an assignment where we literally had to watch a video about how using AI is making us dumber.
Right. Well, you're not learning it, you're saying.
Yeah,
like,
because
okay.
you're not actually learning it.
Right.
You're just letting it do it for you, but you're
Right.
not retaining the information and actually learning it that way.
I'm not
Right.
gonna
There's
lie.
actually a lot of science behind it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I use AI, I feel like me reading what it's saying instead of just copying and pasting it. If you actually read what it says, you can get a better understanding of what like.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Right. So, and that is a way to struggle through it. Like, yes, it might be the cliff notes of it. Maybe it'll explain it a different way. Maybe it helps you find a video like this and you're a visual learner. Maybe it has audio and you can find the audio book and it'll click a link to it. So whatever your learning style is, absolutely. Just don't have it produce bullshit work for you because it gives fake citations. It gives, I mean, I think that you can. Have you guys done it where you're just like, what's the best one now? Like Grok or Chat GPT?
I use Chat.
Okay. Write an APA style paper on depression.
Right.
And so I want to show you the references These fuckers are so dishonest. It's crazy how fast it finds this stuff. This is a dead giveaway. So if you turn shit like that in as your paper, like it's fucking AI. Like you gotta fix that. You know?
People be doing that.
Right. Like, come on, people. Use it to help you, like you said, to gain understanding, maybe to then, but I need 5 references. Okay, that one actually might be for real.
Yeah, some of them be like real and some of them be fake. Like you have to actually.
And that's what I'm saying. I would be so cautious
Yeah, you want to
because
actually like that's what I'm saying. You have to actually go through it. Like you can't just like copy and paste, and that's where you have to learn to like once you actually go through it and you see some of this stuff or you hear some of the stuff that you're just like, oh yeah, this is not gonna work, and then sometimes like, okay, this is gonna work.
that is interesting.
That was another point made in the assignment I had to do, because sometimes AI isn't accurate.
It's not.
It is.
And
It
if
is
you
off.
don't know the difference, you're just gonna get it wrong.
Right. And so that's where if you use it as a learning tool, awesome. If you're using it to like in the old days, people would pay $200 to have someone write a research paper for them, like a ghostwriter. That's also dishonest and it's taking claim for work that you never did. So ethically, you want to be careful with that. Again, I guess that's why Stoics say they do the hard work. I'll finish this and then we can.
Meditations, Marcus Aurelius talks about practicing holding the reins of his horse in his non-dominant hand. He wanted to get used to doing it the way that was not easy or natural to him. This is a metaphor for doing the difficult thing. Take the long way, take the way you're less comfortable with, try it with your non-dominant hand and see and watch as you get better. Number 3, stop meddling in other people's business.
Oh shit. So that's a big one, right? How many people do you got meddling in your life and you're like, man, back the fuck off? Or so if I want to be the change I want to see in the world, should I stop meddling in people's shit? Like just let them be. Like let them be.
I try not to gossip.
Right. And it's hard because gossip it's power, right? It's power. I had a good friend call me yesterday. He does want to join a certain church. His wife doesn't want to. She wants to go to another one. Instead of fighting her, he supported her. He's like, I'll go to the other one with you. And she supports him going to the other one. And it's mainly because like he likes they have 2 kids and he wants them to go to school in that education source. And I said, you know how many couples fall into the fight over religion or spirituality and end it? Like, so to support her, that's awesome. All right.
Mistakes, Marcus Aurelius says in Meditations, should be left to their makers. They're on their own journey. They're doing their own thing. You have enough to focus on. When you're perfect, when you are flawless, then you can get up in other people's business. But for now, work on your own enlightenment and your own improvement. Number 4, stop talking so much. Just shut up, right? We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, said that. We are getting in our own way. When we are talking, you know what we're doing? We're not listening. Number 5, stop putting on airs. Stop puffing yourself up. The number 1 impediment to growth and knowledge, Zeno said, was conceit. Ego is the enemy, right? You can't learn that which you think you already know. When you are puffing yourselves up, when you're proud of all that you have accomplished, you know what you're doing? You're not getting better. You're not growing. You're becoming self-satisfied and complacent instead of focusing on all the work that you have to do, on all the things you still have in common with other people. Number 6, you got to stop looking for the third thing. Look, you've done something good. That's great, Marcus Aurelius said. Someone has benefited from it. It's made the world better. He says, but why, like a fool, do we look for the third thing on top of that? Why do we want credit? Why do we want a favor in return? We did the right thing. We did the nice thing because it was right, because it was nice, because we are generous. We do not need acknowledgement. We do not need a thank you. And we definitely don't need to be paid back. That wasn't why we did it. If we get those things, great, but stop looking for them. Number 7, stop following the mob. You got to think for yourself. Chrysippus, one of the early Stoics, said, look, if I wanted to be part of a mob, I would not have become a philosopher. We have to think for ourselves. We have to go to first principles. Whenever you are on the side of the majority, Mark Twain said, pause and reflect. That doesn't mean it's always wrong, but you must think for yourself first. Number 8, stop thinking about legacy. Stop thinking about fame. You're not going to be able to enjoy posthumous fame. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius notes that you won't be around to enjoy what people think of you after you are dead, right? The fact that we are talking about him right now, 2,000 years later, you know what good it does him? Nothing. In Meditations, he points out that Alexander the Great and the man's mule driver both die. They're both buried in the same ground, and they are equally ignorant of what the future thinks of them now. And number 9, stop extrapolating. Marcus Aurelius, who lived in dangerous times of high infant mortality, he says, my child is sick, not that they might die of it. Right? He's saying, stop there. Extrapolation is what makes us so miserable. It's what makes us so anxious. It's what makes us so scared. He says, don't let your imagination be crushed by life as a whole. He says, stick with the situation at hand. That is enough. Focus on what's in front of you. Tomorrow will.
So I don't know if that answered any of your question about stoicism. Did it?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
so it's just like a mindset of just letting things go, basically, and minding your business.
That, and so it's an ancient Greek philosophy designed for personal resilience, virtue, and happiness by focusing on what is within our own control, like our thoughts and our reactions. So, like, I don't always have to overreact to somebody else while accepting what is not. So it emphasizes cultivating wisdom, courage, justice, voluntary discomfort. That does sound kind of crazy, but the more that I think about it, when I would do hiking to the highest point in Virginia on the coldest night of the year in December 22nd, I did it for 20 years in a row. It was like legit misery and suffering, and I feel like I learned a lot from that. Just
Why
hiking.
did you do that?
My brother and I did it in 97 or 98, and we felt like we almost died. And maybe that was exciting to us. So we got the proper gear and like wanted to continue doing it, but like preparing better, doing it stronger, doing it with like warmer sleeping bags and like waterproof stuff. And it was never easy. But I learned so much, like you learn so much from that. I know I haven't answered your question about the paper yet, though, because that's the main thing we're going for here. Here is the final paper. Any questions? This is it.
It's the same thing from last year.
Huh?
It's the same thing from last year.
Oh, because you did you take hbse last year? Which one did you take? Because this
I
paper,
took one.
that's what this is.
Yeah, I didn't take 2 yet. So it's the same thing.
Okay. You just didn't finish it last year. Okay.
I take 2 next year.
And that does bring up, if you guys need it incomplete, I often do allow that. I would recommend finishing all of it because it's easy to, it's almost like going into debt. Like, yeah, I want it incomplete. I'll do it in September. Same thought goes to picking up a credit card and maxing it out. Like, I'll pay it mañana. So yes, things happen. We might not get it done. There is that choice. You guys do have that choice. I would recommend writing this one. It is about yourself. You do use your eco map and culturegram. You do write about things that affected you growing up. It could be sexuality, drugs, peer pressure, body image, family dynamics, diversity, and then add in one theory. So, and if you use AI to get the definition of the theory, it's the same as, in my opinion, looking up in the DSM-5 or thesaurus or whatever the heck you used. I guess I only used books in the past. We didn't have computer research when I was your age. Is that weird? We didn't have Google and shit. Can you imagine doing research without?
So you just mainly did, like, you use books?
You had to pull it all from the library the old-fashioned way. It was freaking insanity. So, Any questions, or does anybody need help with this? Because I was going to give you time to work on it again. I tried to promise to get done early for real this time today. I'm opening all the assignments, so if you have anything not turned in, I beg of you, turn that in, pass this class, kick some ass. Yes.
I'll just ask you.
Okay, that's fine. Anybody else?
For the references, okay, so we gotta reference one thing and it's out of the things listed, right?
Oh, there is at the bottom of the syllabus. All those references, you're right. These?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying when we do the references, we only have to do one, right?
I think normally it's like 3 to 5. Let me look. It. What? 3 it is. And so what I would do, did I show you scholar.google.com yet?
Yeah.
And you see how you cite it like this? Look, reference, boom, APA, copy paste.
What's this called? Scholar?
Scholar.google.com. If you go to Google Scholar and say you find a good article, this one was on racial discrimination, response to unfair treatment and depressive symptoms among pregnant Black and African American women in the United States. That was for my first class. Somebody liked that article, so you click related articles. Or if you want them all, since 2022, is it's best to have modern research. Like old research is cool, but ideally you guys quote shit from 5 years or earlier, like 25, 24, 23, or 22. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, that's the last 5 years. And then do you want to see how to cite it again? It does APA style for you because everything, look at that. Look, boom. You just copy that and then you alphabetize it. I'm so jealous you have this.
How do you alphabetize? What is that?
So last name A goes first, last name M goes in the middle, and last name, say Z, goes at the end. If I cite next this one, that's a B. That would be up top.
Okay.
And that's basically when you do your reference. Well, the reference page will look identically to what's the very end of your syllabus, like this. It says, it says selected bibliography, but generally it says references. Like if I rate my paper. Oh yeah, we did it in AI. Here it is. Didn't we do? I checked it. Where is AI? So yeah, there's 5 references. So I guess AI could put your references in APA for you. So that's one good use of it. The old way we would use Purdue OWL. It was a thing that if you looked up a magazine, it would show you how to cite it with APA. How many of you guys want to go to graduate school to get your Master of Social Work? That's where they make you use it the most. And so, like I said, downloading the article, like saving it, they like to call you out in grad school. Like, so I see that you cited this article. Did you read it? And like the easiest thing you could do is pull it up here and then save it. So say you view the PDF and save it and put it in a folder. So you can be like, yes, professor, let me look back on my notes. At least save face. Like, yes, I totally did. Oh, I have to verify I'm not a robot. What if you feel like you're a robot? Can I identify as a robot? All right, so you download it and save it if you're using it. And yeah, did I ever show you guys what it looks like to write a graduate school paper?
Did you show us what?
Like they put all my shit on Google Scholar now. So like anything you've written and then you do it right and cite it specifically, and you can look it up by either how many times it was cited by other people or the year that it was published. So that's kind of cool. Where is...
What year did you graduate with your master's?
2004.
I was born in 2004.
I know. I started in 2001. And I wish somebody told me to be a social worker. I had a psychology degree and it sucked because I had to take 60 hours. Did any of you guys look at what it takes to get a Master of Social Work now? So here is, you can either do, if you have a psych degree, you do this one. It's 60 hours. It takes 4 semesters. If you have a BSW from this school, you qualify, you want to have a 3.2 to 3.5 online advanced standing MSW accelerated. It's only 2 freaking semesters.
That's for what? Masters?
That's the master's right when you graduate. You
How
can
much is a master's?
$14,000 total. This is the cheapest one I've found so far. Most of them are $20,000, but this one's $14,000 right now.
So
So
this
to
one,
get your master's in social work is only 2 years.
It's 2
2
semesters.
semesters.
It's fall and spring, and you're freaking done. Look at this.
Yeah, because
You
it's
wanna
accredited,
see?
our degrees, our bachelor's degree is accredited, so we can take the accelerated master's program.
how much is a
Oh my
master's
God,
degree usually
Because
take?
usually if people like.
60
the
hours.
master's program, they have to take the LSW.
That's
So
what-
they're able to
2 years.
take ours
That
after
is
our
2
bachelor's.
years, 4 semesters.
You don't have
That's
to.
what I had to take 66 hours.
What extra 6?
Mhm. It's 100% online.
Probably because I fucked something up.
Wait,
Probably because I failed something. I don't know.
is this the like the route usually people go on to do the online portion for their masters?
You can do it online or in person if you want to.
Mhm.
Like if you prefer
I feel
in
like
person,
online makes the most sense, like
Yeah,
work at
I think
home and
online
then you
is
get your
cool.
master's.
I would fail out of an online program. I kid you not. Like I suck so bad.
So what's
Like
the best online program you would say for us?
this is where Dr. Jackson went to. You can-
Who does he?
She is your field director
You know what? I do know the name.
in social work, Dr. Nikita Jackson.
Okay.
Nikita's
She
your
also
field
teaches,
director.
general practice, the general practice classes that you have to take too, that she teach.
2 of those 3,
Yeah, I think
right?
she take
Oh, I think it was
one.
next semester.
Yeah, so you'll probably have her next semester.
Okay. So I didn't know it was only 2 semesters. I guess I can get it.
This one is only 2. Most of them are 3 semesters. They make you do summer, fall,
So why
and
this one
spring.
only 2? What's the difference?
They're just slick. I guess they're catering to their audience, and they.
Sure.
That's where Dr. Jackson became a doctor. So
From this?
from this program, she became the doctor. Is only 2 more years
This
after
one
that.
specifically?
This one specifically.
Okay, can you like email me this?
I can if you. What is your email?
Okay. Yeah.
Yep,
TD.
that is that right?
I can't see.
T. Davidsford or Densmore?
Densmore.
Densmore. Got it.
And can you send it to Devon Rice?
Oh yeah. You guys share your time and showing up for class and signing online. Just be prepared for graduate school. They'll try to kick your ass. I swear every graduate school I ever went to tried to kick me out.
What? Well, you clearly
Because like you have a lot going on.
Maybe, but some people just consider not showing up to class delinquent.
that's business. Well, I was just saying that to me not coming.
Right.
At college, really, you're option done.
Literally, like, and you're paying to be to listen.
That is true.
That's crazy.
Well, so this is 14 grand. In grad school, you get 21 grand a year to do graduate school.
And I only need a year. Like, come on, run me that.
It's 1 year.
Run me that. And then in Illinois, after I finish that, I can just apply and get my social work license.
That's right. I forgot you told me that.
Well, we don't gotta take, like, if we get our bachelor's, we don't gotta, like, overly, what is that stuff? We still gotta take the test.
We have a license
Well,
exam in
where
Ohio.
where you trying to get your license at? Here in Ohio or
No, in the city.
back in Chicago? So in Chicago, we only have to apply for the license after we get our, if you get your master's in social work, you have to apply, you don't have to take it.
Oh, okay.
So after we apply, then we get our license.
Yeah.
But if you don't get your master's, you have to have like 5 years of work experience.
Okay,
Then apply
okay.
again.
I'm just don't do 2 semesters.
Yeah.
That is all I have, unless if you guys had another question.
Okay, good. Because I need to go to the grocery store.
Well, that's the idea. I want you to have time to be able to work on your paper. You can send it to me. I can help you with articles, citations, all of the above.
Yeah, I might need help with my citation, so when I email you, email me back. Professors don't like to read emails.
Have you ever noticed when I get emails from you guys, I reply? Even
Well,
if
see, I never had to email you.
even if it's the shittiest reply you've ever seen in your life, I still reply. Because I think that's important. It might be dyslexic and illegible, but you will get a reply.
That's a great teacher.
I own my shortcomings. Do we answer all your questions?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
Hmm?
So it's been like a couple of days that I haven't been able to hook it to app, and I've been like getting on their YouTube channel, but like, you are not there.
Like the audio. Oh, they kicked me off the one, so I put in the announcements, the backup channel. It's on. Well, it's this one now. I think it was the first one. It was Dr. Trouth at Central State.
Okay.
And now, what does that say it's called? Is it, I'll try to look them here.
I've just been like,
Have a nice one.
All right, see ya. So I've still recorded them. You can go here and look.
okay, I've just been like screenshotting that I've been trying to get on there. It was only like twice though.
You still can watch them. You can go
Okay.
back and watch all of them.
No, I was just doing it for like attendance.
Right. Yeah, you can go back and watch it and sign your name for attendance.
Okay.
So it's this one. It's called Dr. T Central State. They kicked me off because we had some copyrighted stuff.
Okay, that's perfect.
So I think you
And how-
said three. It looks like these three. So I had one. There's April 16th,
Okay.
April 14th.
And what is the percentage of attendance matching to our grade? So if I had like a 95 in here, and then like I got like a 93 on my exam, but my attendance is like 75, where would that put my?
Just go in and sign all the YouTubes and
Okay.
you'll be fine. Just sign your
Okay.
name on them. And if you turn in all your work, the work is the most important.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I know some people